I sent Brian this. I have the new iPhone. Go to my page. I have the new iPhone. It randomly said memories from 2015.
bro.
Oh,
I
that shit
sent
was
it to,
funny.
and I was like, "What?"
It's right there,
It sent me like 7 of them.
Dude, I was watching.
I was like,
them.
"Did I pass away?"
Well, we had so much fun. Look at this shit.
And it adds the music.
Look at how much time passed.
That's from Final Kid 3D.
We had so much
Dude, that's
fun,
gonna be
dude.
7 years.
Dude, I'm watching it with my girl.
Listen to the fucking music, and they put that sad music.
I know.
I'm,
Is this song on your iPhone? Did they choose
No,
it from your playlist?
no, it automatically from
so
iTunes.
weird.
Oh, wow.
You got to understand, man. You and I have been through an adventure.
Some shit.
We've been
Yeah, it's
through
been
some
a-
shit.
yeah, it's been a journey.
In so many ways, we've been through some shit. We didn't know what we were doing here. We didn't know what was going to happen
No
here.
clue.
We didn't know if it was
No
going to
clue.
work out. We're doing a sketch show that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you
nuts.
you dyed your hair. Remember this?
How
We
weird
had
was
fun.
that?
Remember all this fucking time that we had? We had so much fun.
That was
We
at the
playing
Aladdin.
theaters.
Yeah, theaters.
Not we couldn't believe it. We were selling tickets. This was the first time anybody had done a podcast. In a way, it's the first time anybody done a podcast
Performance
like this. At
Yeah,
performance.
like because when you
we were the first people to do it live in a way.
we're in the hood.
One of the greatest
fucking
times
LA.
of my life, right there. I mean, that was
I looked
artistic.
insane, dude.
That's fucking crazy.
It was so much fun. And then it throws in my kid being born. I was like, what the fuck are you trying to do?
Bro, I'm watching.
It's
with
all
my,
fighter to kids.
I was tearing up.
You know, I'm not good with emotion. I'm watching it with my fucking girl, and I had to hide my face because I started getting.
Yeah.
I got teary eyed.
Yeah.
And she goes, "What are you doing?" I was like this. I was like, "No, I'm looking at this thing." You know,
It's the music.
'Cause
It's,
she'll make
it's,
fun of me.
it's the same song when when they want you to give money for pets.
Landslide by Stevie Nicks or by Fleetwood Mac.
It's
A
yeah.
landslide. I'm getting older. You know, it's like it's about getting older.
Aren't they crazy?
Yeah, dude.
We are
Those
getting
things
older.
kill you.
Oh, they get
Your
me.
iPhone fucks you.
But then it sent like 7 of them. Sent me one of just Tiger, just Boston. I was like, what in the fuck is it trying to
It's
do?
amazing.
Wait, is it multiple of those?
It sent like 7. You can scroll and it has
Same song?
the category. No, all different
Just
songs.
does it for you.
But everyone's phone. I thought that was the new.
You
name
forget
does
you
it.
have those pictures. I don't even know what those
I
pictures
have
are on my
me
phone.
neither. But what's dope is you can download it and I can send you guys so then we all have it.
It's
Isn't it crazy?
It's amazing, man. That was crazy.
I sent to my girl because she was somewhere. I was home by myself and it kept popping up.
Because you said something like, I got fucking teary or something. I
Yeah.
go, what?
I know.
You sent it to me. I go, what?
yeah.
I'm watching it like that. Yeah.
And I remember we'd be in those theaters because we didn't know how it was going to sound.
Yeah.
We'd go on those theater tours. And then remember, because I was always the business one, I'd always settle up with the manager. I'd come out to the green room and be like, dude, we made $8,000.
I know.
And like split between 2, you know?
Oh yeah.
Still, though, it's
Yeah,
a
but
lot
we
of
were
money.
but we were like going nuts over that, remember?
So what, you guys were doing theaters as the pod, or
No.
just like, or
it was
gotta
like
understand-
Brian and Brendan
got it.
torn.
But so-
but like so when we wanted when we wanted to perform together, I didn't have an act. So Brian was
Yeah.
like, no, we'll do live Find the Kids. And I was like, yeah, but you ever been to a live podcast or the work? Like imagine us on stage in a theater doing this.
Well, the first time I
It'd be
met
fucking
y'all,
brutal. That was a Find the Kid.
yeah, that was fighting.
But we had those things weren't just spur of the moment. We wrote all that.
yeah.
We had a whole set.
We would
'Cause I remember
literally,
you would
I'd
go
be,
out
I'd
with
be
her.
purposely
Set list.
late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd call you on the phone. Callan's late.
So it was like me tricking the audience and he's doing stand up. I'd be like, hold on, this is Brian. I'd come out, the crowd go crazy. I'd be like, hold on, Brian's calling. I'm like, dude, 10 minutes. I'm out here by myself for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
People believe
Yeah, and Brian be like,
Oh, really?
Yeah, Brian be like, just tell him a story and then hang up. And that's how I started doing stand up.
That's how
That's
I got
amazing.
into stand up.
Crazy,
Because,
huh?
yeah. But you also understand that we would talk about this too for anybody who's trying to accomplish anything in life. I remember like you and this was my 3rd podcast I was trying.
Yeah.
And because of the infancy of podcasts,
Yeah.
we didn't really know who was listening. It was really hard to
Yeah.
get, what's the word? Like
Lucrative. Like we would.
and
like,
also, we didn't. First of all, money. Nobody was making money.
there
Second
wasn't
of all,
advertising firms.
It was
at the
just
time.
Rogan. I remember Rogan was. I heard some of the numbers Rogan was making. We were like, "What?"
Yeah.
Compared to now, of course, it's not. But
But you know what's weird about that is remember you and I were doing audio first out of your garage,
Yeah.
and then Fox Sports because my connection with the UFC picked us up. And then remember Fox and then I was like, hey, we need to be on video too.
Yes.
And remember, so we had I don't know where those episodes are at, our first ones, but for 2 years we just had audio. And then we went to Fox. I convinced them to start shooting it, filming it. You ever seen? I had no clue at the time. It would have been such a great negotiation tool at the time. You ever seen the numbers on the videos of those little fine kids?
No.
Like with the Hodge twins, are you talking million, like 1.4 million views?
Wow.
Sasso, like 800,000 views.
Wow.
But remember, and I'm not blaming Fox. They didn't know either. No one knew how to monetize it
No
or
one.
how it was going.
That's
one.
fucking.
You didn't-
So when we would
Yeah.
pitch on our advertising, it was audio only. I didn't, because I was like, nobody's watching. Even though I want them to do it because I think this is gonna be the future. No one's watching it because no one's doing it. But then
Wait, why did-
I go back and look at the views. I'm like, holy fuck, we should be getting paid.
So when he and I started doing a podcast like this, we didn't know who was listening. And I remember we were talking about how we both have always just missed in a way. Like we've all tried so hard. Like we were successful, but not successful. Like not to our standards. Like as actors,
100%.
as athletes, and here we were trying this thing. So when the first time that we went to Seattle, I think, and
Aladdin.
even like we filled the theater and they were screaming for us, and we were like, I think, and I remember you said when we had Conor McGregor on the podcast, you said, you looked at me and you go, we just keep doing this.
Yep.
We just keep doing this.
Yeah.
I go, what do you mean? He goes, we just keep doing it. And then you were the first guy to come up with graphics. Remember,
Yep.
you hired a graphic guy. Now everybody does it. Rogan did it. Everybody
Yeah.
copied it. But he was the first guy to create
Each episode.
graphics, man,
Yep,
for
like
each
a comic.
episode.
My idea was like a comic book. Each one had a comic
And I didn't know anything
because
about
we only do it
social
once a
media.
week.
He'd be like, Brian, post this. I'd be
So
like,
this
I don't know how to
it
post.
used to be just once a week. Damn.
But he would hire a graphic guy.
Yep.
And
Like posters, merch.
I was like, how are you finding these guys? I didn't even know. I was never, he's like, you
Just-
got to post. And remember you'd set up, merch would go live. He'd be like, merch is going to go live at 5. You got to post now. And I'd be like, okay.
I was so stressed out too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it would work. We'd sell out.
Sell out.
So
In
the
minutes.
the first show y'all did on the road together, like it was a
Theaters.
sellout. It was theater.
I
sold
think
out.
you were the first person with podcasts to do graphics, to do merch, and for us to do live shows. I think we
business out of
Fucking
it.
crazy.
yeah. And I remember seeing the checks.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm making fucking real money.
And I was getting punched in the face. I was like,
Dude,
fuck this.
Fuck this. And I remember when my agent had a TV show for me. I remember this very
that.
well. And you said, you've been doing this a long time. If you got to go do a TV show, you do a TV show. And I was just like, I remember I said, I'm not abandoning you. 'Cause
Yeah.
what are you going to do now? We're here together. How the fuck am I going to leave you? Do a
Yeah.
TV show. And then I remember I said no to that. And my agent was like, he couldn't understand. Well, we weren't making that much money, but I knew.
They still,
but it was-
they
there was
still,
something.
they still don't. man.
Then I started making money, and I remember my agent came up with another TV show, and I heard what the numbers were, and I said, "This ain't worth it to me, dude." And he couldn't understand. He goes, "Are you making money on your podcast?" I was like,
Remember, remember we were in Venice, like all your actor friends would. They would like look at me like a meathead, and make fun of me a little bit behind my back, and then they would give you shit for working with me.
"Oh, you have no idea."
Remember that?
Oh no.
Remember that?
No, they had an interview. They were like, "You're
For you
fucking
doing
your
a
career
podcast.
up.
Yeah.
you're doing this with this some fighter.
Yep.
And you guys are fucking 2 kids in a. Remember, you guys are 2 kids in two 11-year-olds in a tree house.
Yep.
And you just fucking talk. And I remember that. And they were making fun of me behind my back, talking about me, and I was just like, but we just.
Yeah, it was always a weird vibe.
I just knew.
Yeah, who's
I
laughing
knew
now?
that we just kept doing it.
So people were just talking shit on it.
Because but
it was-
I
'cause it-
understand. Like even my dad was like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
Like everyone was like, "What are you doing?"
That's
I mean,
why you
but
got to
the power of this
understand.
is insane. You know, like I mean,
Look, we've been through a lot, man.
Yeah.
They tried to kill us.
Okay. Have you
What?
guys seen this?
No, he's so old.
Yeah.
What did
End
you
of
do?
quote. They're all, oh fuck.
I forgot what it was for, but
But
I
now
guess-
everyone just lets it like fly, like whatever, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, he's an old guy.
Imagine if Trump did that, how roasted he would get.
He's younger than Trump, isn't he?
No, he's older than Trump.
Is he?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's fucking 79, dude.
Okay.
Let me just play this for
Is
you.
this it?
Yeah, so I guess there's like, different scripts they have, even when we do reads here,
Yeah.
they'll say like, okay, just mention this,
Yeah.
do this. You're not supposed to read that.
Yeah, he read all
Yeah, so
that.
he read parts of the script
He's
that
like
you shouldn't
Ron
read.
Burgundy.
Gather together with your family this Thanksgiving. I want you to know how grateful I am to serve as your president.
So
And I
natural.
promised you that I'll never stop working to address your family's needs. And together we're going to confront challenges that we face them. We're going to face them honestly.
That's the part he shouldn't be reading.
Keep building this economy around hardworking folks who built this country.
So
Happy
heartfelt.
Thanksgiving. God bless you, and may God protect our troops. And I'm heading to a
So just that part was like a Walmart read for the
Yeah, it
Walmart
was all-
people.
yeah,
Yeah,
no,
he
this-
said that
it
accidentally.
seems so
He's tired.
robotic.
Yeah.
Does he say
seems
end
so
quote here?
bad. Huh?
Where's end quote?
End quote.
Didn't he say end quote?
food kitchen to serve our troops, and I'm heading to a
Let it ride.
Yeah, let it ride, 'cause it says
to
end
serve
quote.
meals right now. Thank you for your time and effort. And I'll have plenty of time to talk to you later. Thank you.
Oh, he
didn't
like
know.
whispered it as he walked away.
No.
So, end quote.
He's an old man.
He just seems super, super old.
Super old.
Yeah, like
slurring his
crazy.
words.
And the White House fucking ages you in general.
Yeah, and he's slurring
79.
his words. And he's
Dude, imagine me 79 having to fucking read all the time
Yeah.
like this in public. It's a fucking beast.
yeah.
Yeah, what can you do?
I don't like him.